Good morning and welcome to day 28 of the Being Challenge. It's good to be with you this morning. I'm drinking a little vanilla hazelnut this morning as we start our ponder today. Well, there's a difference as we look at solitude between being alone and being lonely. Because you see, we were designed to be in relationship with people. We were designed to not be lonely, to always be connected to people. But there are days and times, let's be honest, we sometimes get lonely. Well, the reality is when we study the gospel, we find out that loneliness is something that Christ took away. Christ came to be lonely so we never would. And then he promised that he would always be with us. And so the reality is we are never alone if we stay connected to God. So in these times of solitude, our aloneness is alone with God. We have to think that during these moments of aloneness, we are using them to connect ourselves to God. A lot of people ask me, how do you do your quiet time? How do you do your connection solitude time? Well, I have used any number of tools over the years. One that I'm using right now is a devotional, or I guess almost a worship guide called Be Thou My Vision. And it's got a daily worship in it. It has a call to worship, adoration, praise time, reading of the law, confession of sins. It's really a small liturgy for the day that I go through in the mornings. I'd love to say I do it every morning. I don't. I do it most mornings. I begin my day by going through this liturgy and then doing a reading for the week. And often it's one reading that I read over and over throughout the week to help me meditate on that reading. I also have a prayer book. Let me grab it. It's on my kneeler. This is my prayer book. It's a Kindle Paperwhite. And I have on this my prayer book. Oh, someone's been reading from my Kindle or playing with my Kindle. Well, now it's not here. Where is it? I have Bailey's Daily Prayer. And that's a book that sinking. All right, it's refreshing itself. But Bailey's Daily Prayer is a prayer book that has a prayer for each morning and evening for 31 days. And you can use it over and over and over and over. It's a great prayer book because it gets me praying things I wouldn't ordinarily pray. It gets me thinking about needs in the world that might be off my radar, but probably should be on my radar. We just ordered yesterday a set of devotionals to take you through the New Testament in the course of a year, 365 devotions to help you go through the New Testament. They were on clearance through Concordia Publishing House, and I ordered 10 of them in, thinking some of you might want to use something like that. So those will be available in the coming days. So we will also always provide some means for you to be spending some quiet time in the Word, whether that's through the My Devotions booklets that we have out for children and families with children, the Portals of Prayer. We also have a 30-day devotional that can be found on our rack out in the narthex that has booklets on about various topics. There's also a 30-day devotional guide on that rack. So my challenge to you is find something that works, whether it's a morning time when you first get up, or whether it's after the day has settled down and it's quiet and you have some time to focus and reflect. One thing that I do that helps when I do my quiet time in the morning, I light my candle. My candle is one of those nice, ever bright, flickering fake candles, but it does the job. It helps for me to kind of center my thoughts as I spend some time with God. Well, I hope you find some time today for some solitude. I hope that you find a way that will consistently build a habit of solitude into your busy lifetime. Mm. A cup of coffee also helps with a little solitude time. Helps me to clear the cobwebs and, well, it just tastes good. Mm. Well, here's to your Monday morning. I'd love to say my birds are happy, but yeah, today I'm finally going to get them some seed because they're really getting cranky. Well, you have a great day, and we'll see you next time we pop in.